Congratulations. Before you enter
Thank
into
you.
application, would you like to share 2 or 3 uh, brief point about your application and how with the obstacles you match? So people
Sure.
that
Absolutely.
only year of graduation or score is not the only thing. What is your take home message?
Uh, yeah. So I had applied even last year, and I had only applied with my step one and CK and CS, and I just had like two interviews. So I do feel that my application was not complete because many programs are looking for step three. So especially now because the CS exam is not there anymore. So I do feel that anyone, if they are planning to apply for this September October 2021 season, they definitely need to get the step three exam done. There's no excuse because every that interviewed, they were like happy when they knew that I've given my step three. Even my roommate who actually matched, he had like 15 plus interviews. He said that Chel, all the programs are asking me why have I not given my step three, and he was like a full graduate because he's done MD medicine in India. But he had a lot of experience with a lot of research experience, and his profile was very good. Plus, he had like 245 plus scores in both the exams. So, step three is something which is very important. Also, at the same time, it's very important that you sell yourself. So it's not about only selling yourself on during the interview season. You sell yourself on LinkedIn, Twitter. So I think I got interviews only through Twitter. I don't think anyone knows about this. So I'm actually also planning to make a video on how you can market yourself on these two social media. So there were like Met Twitter and Met Student Twitter is something which is very very famous, especially for AMGs. But very few IMGs are there on Twitter right now. So I feel that everyone should have a professional Twitter account. So it should not be very, difficult to recognize. It should have your first and last name. In case if everyone, if some other person also has that same name, try to just maybe add a dot or something. But try to make it very easy so that they can follow you, they can find you on Twitter. Also, my email signature had my LinkedIn link, they had my Twitter link, and they had my Google Scholar link. So all my research publications that I did with you, they were all basically seen very easily through just by clicking on the email signature. So I feel that these things are very important because when they see that someone is very professional and they have so much of social media presence on LinkedIn, Twitter, and then very important thing about Twitter is having a Twitter account, but it's also very important that you know what is your area of interest. So, for example, I want to do internal medicine, but I have a lot of interest in artificial intelligence and focus. So, focus is something which is very near and dear to me. That's why I've done a certified course also over there and in New Jersey at that. And I also had a ultrasound probe called the butterfly, and I used to practice on myself, on my friends. I used to call them that I'll give you free lunch, come home, and then I used to also do it on my patients. Sometimes the attending used to allow me, and I used to also put clips on of focus on Twitter, and that really helped because a lot of us APDs, program directors, faculty who actually interview during the interview season, they started following me. They started showing interest, and then I used to ask questions. I used to take part in these focus Zoom meetings. Luckily, because of COVID, this really helped because everything was virtual, so it was very easy to get into any meeting if you have the Zoom link. So I feel that if whoever is applying for this season, you need to think about how you can be different from other applicants. Everyone is going to have good scores. I was just talking to my attending right now. He has like 7 to 10 students right now who are working with him in this office and doing rotation. Everyone has a 260 plus. He said that how are programs going to differentiate just among these 10 people? You need to have something unique. You need to have something different. So that's where research comes into play. That's where maybe if you're getting into medicine, focus comes into the play. And now every program is pitching and trying to sell themselves by talking about, hey, we are trying to get focus into the curriculum, which many programs are not able to. Only university programs have been successful, and that also very few university programs. Community programs are still lacking, and I feel that for the next 2 to 3 years, focus is still going to be the emerging thing. So even if you do it this year, or even for the next season, I feel still there's a lot of scope that you may get more interviews just because of focus. So think about it. There is also certification courses on focus. Society of Hospital Medicine is having it, and there are these certified courses that you can. It's little expensive. I'll be very honest. It's not like you can do a course for like $100. The course price range is like from $1,500 $2,000 to $5,000. But it's like a 2 days workshop to 5 days workshop. But you will become a pro if you do that course and if you read before the course. So it's not only about attending, because they have exams before the course and after the course. So just find out about these things, learn about focus, maybe do research. So one good thing that really helped me is that when I was in the interview season, everyone was asking about, tell me about your research experience. So I used to start with papers which I not only presented to I mean, not only accepted by conferences, but I presented to conferences like the COVID and the CVD one. Then I had some few papers that got accepted just recently, last 2 months. Then also got an award, the RP conference. So I used to, whenever there used to be any updates in my CV, I used to just, send an email to programs that I really want to go to. And I
Mhm.
think that really helped, because they are looking for people who are showing continued interest, not only in the program, but also in that field. So it's not that when you are in the interview season, you just sit at home and you just wait for interviews. You have to be constantly doing some type of rotations. You're supposed to continuously keep on networking, and that's how you can, uh, make contacts and you can get interviews. So I think if
Key point was the was something that you sell yourself, sell your profile and sell yourself. That's the most important thing. I feel like something even I am learning, like the way you created your accounts and then the way you are marketing every single move, not only focus, not only publication, but every conference, every awards, every small thing, every single thing, how you can make it exponentially big, and then you project it. That is the huge deal. And anyway, marketing will help not only in residency but also in fellowship and so many different
absolutely,
ways. Yes, so definitely that's a great thing. Yes, and focus, I think that was the unique thing. Even people can do it, the people who's applying in internal medicine, probably. Yep, that's great.
yeah, that's correct.
Congratulations and thank you
Thank you.
a lot.